Can you spot the lie? Welcome to Fact or Fake. We've got 18 mind-blowing statements that will challenge everything you know about the Renaissance era. Let's begin. Leonardo da Vinci was a vegetarian who rarely ate meat or fish. Fact. He wrote extensively about his diet, preferring vegetables and grains. Brief bonus fact, he also invented a practical system of water purification. The famous statue of David by Michelangelo was originally intended to be placed on the roof line of Florence Cathedral. Fact! It was one of 12 planned sculptures for the buttresses of the cathedral. Brief bonus fact, it was moved to its current location in 1873. The printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg in Italy during the height of the Italian Renaissance. Fake! Gutenberg, a German craftsman, developed the printing press in Strasbourg, Germany. Brief bonus fact, the Gutenberg Bible was printed around 1455. Shakespeare, though English, was heavily funded and influenced by Italian Renaissance patrons and artists. Fake! While he drew inspiration from Italian literature, his funding and career were based entirely in England. Brief bonus fact, he coined over 1,700 words. Michelangelo was an apprentice to Leonardo da Vinci before they became rivals. Fake. They were contemporaries in Florence, but never master and apprentice. They had a notoriously tense rivalry. Brief bonus fact, Michelangelo's first Great Commission was the Pietà. The term Renaissance was first used by the artist and historian Giorgio Vasari in the 16th century to describe the period. Fact. Vasari used the term rinascita, rebirth, in his Lives of the Artists. Brief bonus fact, Vasari's book is a foundational text for art history. The Mona Lisa was initially painted on a canvas made of cotton, not a wooden panel. Fake. Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa on a panel of poplar wood. Brief bonus fact, the painting has no visible eyebrows. Galileo Galilei, a major Renaissance figure, was the first person to use a telescope to observe the sky. Fake. While he greatly improved it and used it systematically, the telescope was invented in the Netherlands. Brief bonus fact, Galileo studied medicine before turning to mathematics. The Medici family of Florence were primarily bankers and patrons, not involved in politics or church matters. Fake. The Medici were hugely powerful rulers of Florence and had multiple family members who became popes. Brief bonus fact, they sponsored major artists like Donatello and Botticelli. The first public clock tower to strike the hours was installed in London during the early Renaissance. Fake. The first public striking clock was installed in Milan, Italy around 1335. Brief bonus fact, these clocks often featured automated figures. Botticelli's painting, The Birth of Venus, was considered scandalous at the time because of its mythological pagan subject matter. Fact! It was kept mostly private for decades after it was painted due to its nudity and pagan themes. Brief bonus fact, the painting was commissioned by a member of the Medici family. The invention of linear perspective in painting is credited to the architect Filippo Brunelleschi. Fact! Brunelleschi formalized the system using mathematics around 1420. Brief bonus fact, he also designed the dome of Florence Cathedral. The explorer Christopher Columbus brought the first potato back to Europe from the New World during the Renaissance. Fake. Columbus did not encounter potatoes, the Spanish conquistadors brought them back later. Brief bonus fact, potatoes took a long time to be accepted as food in Europe. Venetian glassmakers were forced to live on the island of Murano to protect their secret techniques from spreading across Europe. Fake. This rule was imposed in 1291, officially to prevent fires, but mostly to protect the monopoly. Brief bonus fact, Murano is still famous for its glass today. Before the Renaissance, all European art was painted on wooden panels, as canvas was not yet invented. Fake. Fresco painting on walls was the dominant form, and canvas was used for sails before becoming an art medium. Brief bonus fact, oil paint was increasingly popular during this time. Raphael died young from syphilis contracted from his lavish lifestyle. Fake. He died from a mysterious illness, possibly a fever or pneumonia, after a short, intense sickness. Brief bonus fact, Raphael worked on the Vatican Palace. Niccolò Machiavelli wrote The Prince as a satire to mock the cruel rulers of his time. Fake. Machiavelli wrote The Prince as a serious political guide based on a real-world observation and historical examples. Brief bonus fact, he spent years in exile. The Renaissance saw the resurgence of interest in classical Greek and Roman philosophy, a movement known as Humanism. Fake. Humanism shifted the focus from the divine to human potential and achievement. Brief bonus fact, humanists promoted the study of classical literature. How many did you get right? Comment your score below. Subscribe and hit the bell for more Fact or Fake challenges every day.